Hey folks, it's Ben. We're here with our 1987 Pontiac Fiero SE. We're doing a bunch of upgrades for car show season that's going along. One of them includes that. Actually, this car came without a cat. We're putting one in it. But actually what we're really doing is I'm serious about it not coming with a cat. It's got a straight pipe. And holy Moses, is it loud. Like we're gonna get a decibel meter. We'll show you how loud it is. And so what we're going to do is put this in. And this is a cat? No, it's not a catalytic converter. That would be the ultimate answer, but what it is, it's a it's a resonator pipe. So if you look inside and you can't see, it has these little dampeners in there. And this is the way we're going, so exhaust flow is going to come this way down into it, and those little notches are there to eat the sound. So hopefully with the installation of this, we'll be able to quiet the car enough so that we don't draw the eyes of the police, maybe, you know, who knows. But anyway, it'll sound a lot nicer, hopefully, with this guy instead of just the straight test pipe that's in it now. Some prior research have got us at 2 1/8 ID on the pipe that's there. This is a 2.5, and so we actually bought a Resonator that's the same size, so we had to just get essentially a pipe connector. And we used 2 1/4 inch exhaust clamps for that. So we'll be able to pre-install these on this part here, and we'll do a measurement and we'll cut off the existing test pipe, which is welded in, and then we'll be able to slide this on, clamp it down, and do another sound test for us, all in the length of this video. So let's go ahead and get the decibel meter up and film it and how loud things are. So we have our decibel meter here, and you can see me talking and it showing up. And I calibrate it by going to the whisper level, which is right there. Whisper, 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 whisper. It's close enough. So, okay, we got a fairly accurate reading. So let's go ahead and fire this girl up, pollute the place here. And we're about 4 feet back. I'll be by the same spot when we test it again. How loud does it get? Give it a little juice, yeah. Well, that was loud. A lot of that was a little bit of alternator screech till it got in, but we'll be doing a video on the Rodney Dickman tensioner pulley for the alternator here coming up in a little bit. But as you can see, we're probably right around 95 decibels, 4 feet from the back of the car at idle. Holy crap, it's pretty loud. I think I had a test pipe on my 88 with the V6, and yeah, when you're going down the highway, it's about 140 decibels in the car. It's really loud. So let's see if we can knock that down a bit by cutting her off. So let's go ahead and cut that test pipe off and put in our other pipe. So first thing we need to figure out is how long do we need to cut for. So that's where we take our resonator pipe and we put our couplings about halfway in the middle. So we pull them out so that about half is on the outside and half is on the inside. So we've done that for both sides, and now we're going to come in with our clamps and tighten them down on this side, because we can do it off car, which is always convenient. We'll do them off car like so, and we'll clamp it down so we'll pretty much know we're not going to be going anywhere after that. And then we're going to measure how far the distance is and take a Sharpie and go into the car and do some cutting. So using the tape measure and measuring from the inside, hooking on the lip, I guess I didn't have to put these clamps on or anything to do that first. We're 18 inches, just a little under 18 inches. So let's crawl underneath the car, the Sharpie, and this guy, and measure 18 inches. Okay, so we're under the car. What fun. And so we have our test pipe here, which has been welded on both ends, presumably adequately enough. I don't know why they cut it off. I think the actual other one is flanged. But we need 18 inches in the center. So technically, if we put the 9, what we think is in the middle, we'll be pretty close. So there's 18 inches here. And that's just gonna barely leave us enough to have enough overlap. So we'll, because it looks like our entire pipe length is only 22 inches. So if we go 18, like that, I'm gonna mark all 3 spots. So if we, and we're gonna grab a Sawzall to do that, and hopefully just go clink, and we'll be done. Hopefully I got a nice sharp blade. Alrighty, so here's the car with 0 pipes on it, straight piped right out of the V6. No pipe in it at all.
Ready?
Yep. If it starts. Ah, monster car. Not on 100% cylinder yet either. Give it a rev. Okay. So, some modifications I've had to do to this. The issue being is that this is a 2 1/8 OD, which fits around our Resonator just fine, but it doesn't fit around our exhaust. It's actually a 2-inch. So what I've had to do is I have an extra adapter that is the same size. Actually, it's a hair bigger because this pipe fit into the other pipe. And so what we've done is we put these adapters in, and they sit against the Resonator pipe as well. So they'll fit in there, and then we'll be able to come in with our clamp and clamp the whole assembly down to the Resonator, to the car, and that'll be what we have. So that'll exactly what you'll see a slow motion, or not a slow motion, but a time lapse of right now is getting this thing secured in. Alrighty, so you saw the installation of that, just for muffler clamps and some adapters and all that fun stuff. Got a decimeter back. Decimeter? Yeah, I guess a decibel meter. Let's go ahead and try it now. Hopefully we're a lot quieter. Well, not overly. It might be a little louder. Isn't that crazy? We got quite a lifter hole up here. We'll have to look at the results and see, but it's not a lot quieter, but it's a little quieter. And oddly, that's where the video ends, actually. What we needed to come back with is that even though it's a little quieter, it's not as quieter as we thought it would be. And that's because we have such a bad exhaust manifold leak on the car, where the exhaust manifold bolts to the head, it's actually missing bolts and studs there. So it's got a really bad leak, I think, on number 5 cylinder that's just super duper loud. So we're actually going to drop the motor out of it this off season to address the exhaust issues that we're having. So we didn't really see the sound drop off we were hoping for by putting the Resonator pipe
in there. If you guys have any comments or questions on this exhaust modification, I definitely recommend it. The straight pipe is just way too loud. So either replace the catalytic converter with a high performance one or a pipe like this one. Comments, leave them. Questions, ask them. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel, Turbo231, for more cool videos like this one here. And I'll just leave you with the old outro page, and we'll see you next time.